When we think about creating a literacy block that aligns with the science of reading, what that really means is that our instructional practices align with what the huge body of research says about the most effective way that all students can learn to read. These are the top 5 shifts I would make to align my classroom instruction with new language expectations and the science of reading. 1, everything's explicit. So whether you're in the primary grades teaching letter sound correspondences or in the junior intermediate grades teaching morphology and syllable types, there is no guesswork. They're explicitly taught everything as a whole group: syllable patterns or syllable types, morphology, fluency, writing. Number 2, I would never assume that all of my students have mastered grade level foundational skills. I would make sure right away at the beginning of the year, super quick phonics assessment. I would know exactly what students can and cannot do so that I can address those gaps quickly. I would really bump up whole class instruction. So more time teaching the entire class. Your students who are behind in reading would benefit from some exposure to grade level content, and your small groups or your centers are opportunities for review and repetition of the concepts that you've taught, and that gives you time to work with some of your students who need that extra support in foundational reading skill. 4, I would implement routines. So I have routines for high frequency words, for dictation, for decoding multi-syllable words. This is going to save you so much time with planning, because now I have a framework for every single area of my literacy instruction that I can just repeat as students move along the phonics scope and sequence. 5, incorporating a high amount of review and repetition. Students may do really well when they work on short vowels and they can decode those words easily. But as we begin to add in more advanced concepts like long vowels or complex vowels, vowel teams, some students start to fall behind because even though they seemed that they were proficient in it, they hadn't fully mastered it yet. So review and repetition is so important. Providing a built-in review of previously taught sound spellings or syllable patterns so that they become more automatic for students. Talk about the shifts that I would make in order to ensure that my classroom instruction is aligned with the science of reading and new curriculum expectations.